How's it going, Leo? Welcome to Spirit Wars Tarot. Welcome to your April 2024 reading. Let's get started. Call upon thee, Iao, that thou will send Haru, the great angel, sent over the operation of the secret wisdom to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things, to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. All right, Leo. If you guys have any questions that you'd like me to answer directly, drop the card. Please leave your question. Curious. Change. Trying to balance too many things, or two things. Which I am today. Okay, but this reading is not about me, it's about you. If you have any questions you'd like me to answer directly, leave it in the comment section and leave your email, and I will email you the answer to your query, your question. Like I said, this will be a reading for April 2024. We'll be using the Thoth Tarot, and of course we will be using the Tree of Life spread. I don't have my little card that demonstrates the Tree of Life, but if you'd like to know what it looks like, Google it. You'll see. It's really, really cool. I think. At any rate, Leo, thank you for being here. Let's do it to it. Call upon my higher power, Spirit. Spirit, what does Leo need to know for the month of April 2024? Please and thank you kindly. And Keter, Godhead. Leo, you have Mercury and Virgo, Ten of Discs, Sword of Wealth. I believe someone else had that too. It might have been Aries. And Shokma, Wisdom, actions you can take. You have Leo. Saturn and Taurus. Five of Discs, Lord of Worry. Or is it Mercury and Taurus? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I believe it's Saturn, but we continue. Okay, Binah, understanding. The divine feminine form, the great seed, the supernal mother. Things you need to understand. Ruled by Saturn. Please. Leo, you have Lord of Strife, Saturn and Leo. Curious. Crossing the abyss into Chesed, mercy, things you need to be grateful for. Your vision of love, ruled by Jupiter. Please. Leo, you have Mem, water, the hanged man. Chillin'. Love it. Burak, challenges you may face, severity, ooh, the objective world, ruled by Mars. Stress, drive, and conflict. Leo, you have Hierophant. Taurian energy. Very nice. And Tippereth, your advice from Spirit. Your beauty. The heart of the tree, the higher self. All that good stuff. Christ consciousness. Ruled by the sun. Your rulership, Leo, you have Death. Scorpio energy. All right. Anytime I get death as a suggestion from Spirit, I'm like, okay. All right. It's always an interesting day. So, yes, I do this every day for myself. But today I'm doing it for you, Leo, and for myself, kind of. Neck talk, your thoughts and emotions, the will and the what, your ambitions, your desires, your Venus, your emotional side, etc., etc. Your active action, you have, now this is Saturn and Taurus, yeah. Okay, Seven of Discs, Lord of Failure. 7 and a 7. It's a strong step. Look, we'll get into it. Had, methods or means, the how and the way, glory, your humiliation, your submission, your logic, mostly ruled by Mercury, thoughts, communication, travel. Jupiter and Libra, Four of Swords, Lord of Truce, very logical card. Yesod, your foundation, your automation, your subconscious beliefs, your inner child, your ego self, your sexual drives, by the moon, emotions, needs, feelings you have. Fire part of fire, the Knight of Wands. Alright. Your overall energy, your overall outcome, although, you know, nothing ever stops. So it's just the heart, your embodiment, the heart of the kingdom, vision of the holy guardian angel, discernment, possibly Iris, and I go on all day. The reality, ruled by the earth. Leo, you have for April 2024, 3 swords, Saturn, and Libra. There's sorrow, a lot of Saturn here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Leo, for being here. Let's get right into it. See what we can see at the head of it. The head of the tree in Keter, you have wealth, 10 of discs. This is generally a pretty happy card. Most people like it. I don't trust it personally because I've learned that 10s are too much. They're too much of anything. The perfect number of anything you want is 9. Why? Not really sure. Maybe it's because it's the highest number there is. 10 is just 2 numbers, right? Numerologically speaking. Yeah. But it's too much. It's time to become something else, all right? We can look at it and see all these different kinds of symbols and stuff, and that's very cool, and don't really worry about it. Let's go over the paths. Through the path of the Fool, left, air, you have worry. Paths are just little meditations between the different Sephiros, realms, if you will. Okay, so the path of the Fool is fiery intelligence, shiny intelligence. Okay, now these two cards are kind of the opposite of each other, right? Worry is like, oh, I'm not enough, things aren't going right, I'm stagnant, I need more change, I need more change. So how does the Fool go from abundance of change to needing more? It's a question you can ask yourself. And I will ask myself too, because I'm generally unsure at the moment. But all right, let's continue. All right, through the path of the Magician, which is transparent intelligence, the intelligence to see the divine clearly. Right, you have the Strife, 5 of Wands. Now I could say, yeah. Whatever it is you need to do with this 10 of discs is not going to be easy. This is one of my personal deacon cards because I am a Leo sun. Hey, right? 4 of Cups is my shadow deacon, so I get too comfortable with things, and then I need to fight, and I do. That's what this card is, fighting. Right? You see how these wands back here? It's the energy is just very strong. You have this big wand here over the other 4, and it's tough. It's not easy. Leos, we don't like to be held down, right? We like to be the center of attention. And Saturn is very limiting, and this is also in Saturn, so that'll be interesting to get into. But yeah, it's like you have everything you need, change-wise, money-wise, material-wise, and to let some of it go is not going to be easy. To the path of the High Priestess, we have Death. Now the Priestess is camel, right? And she crosses the abyss. She's the longest path on the tree, and the path is kind of like where you will have to go. Spiritually speaking, with your concentration, not knowing certain things, but what I'm seeing here mostly is change. You have change for a 20, right? Like this. You have change for a 20, spiritually speaking. Yeah, I got change for a 20, but you're gonna have to give me that 20, and it's gonna have to change. Death is changed into something else. Perhaps something less that may appear foolish on the surface of things. But this is the Godhead, this is the top of the tree, this is what's on your mind, and this is what's pouring out into all these other spheros, this feeling of wealth. I have everything I need, I have more than what I need. That's too much. But, you know, could be worse cards, believe me. Okay. Actions you can take. Wisdom. Shokma. Worry. Lord of Worry. This is, again, afraid you don't have enough material stuff. This is material matters. Winning out over spirit. Not good. Very sad. State to be in. Which is why it's funny that's in wisdom. To me, it's funny that's in wisdom. You see the gears here, it's like on a clock, right? And it's just like the gears are turning and all of a sudden, they stop. They stop. And then we have the star right here, right? And it's hanging down loose because it's not the right way up. And it's just things are not right. This could just mean that you need to, you don't need to do anything, but you may want to take a look at what's working, what's not working in your life in April 2024, what's going smoothly, what's going jaggedly. That's not a word, but roughly. And yeah, let's look at the paths. The path of the Hierophant, eternal intelligence, power of hearing, the function of hearing. You have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is just becoming comfortable with things, right? Hanging upside down, not in the thought deck, but in here he is upside down, but he's more kind of stuck there. Crowley didn't really think highly of water, and this is Mem, the mother letter of water, and so that's why the Hanged Man looks a little bit like this in the Thought Tower. However, internal intelligence might be telling you to try to see things from a different perspective, or whatever the problem is, let it go and let things be as they are, even if they are problematic, and just listen to your gut and see what it says. If things aren't working out, let them really not work out and see. If things aren't working out, let that play out, see where it goes, and then come back. Does that make any sense? It makes sense to me. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but that's the path. The path of Aries, you have death, all right? Constitutional intelligence, main function is sight. All right, so, all right, I see what I need to change. I have the ability to change. I am that I am, I can change. But I'm gonna have to die. Not literally, of course. That's a good thing. What I'm just trying to say is death is a change that is permanent, right? When I die, this vessel is gone forever. My consciousness, no idea. But the body, yeah, the whole thing where I'm like this and moving around and everything, that's gone. And that's what's left. It's a little bit of a dark, it's a bit of a dark example, but it's just a change where it's like, yep, that's no more what it was. It's like when the new Scream came out, right? Scream 5, which was called Scream for some reason. And I saw it. I know maybe some of you saw it, and I know you were like me, probably. You just, oh, okay, that's what Scream is now. That's different. It's got the same casing and covering, but it's not what it was, and it's not going to be what it was no matter what. So, something's not working. Something needs to die to change for the better. Okay. Sorry for that little Scream tangent. Not really sorry, because, you know, I'm a Scream fan. Whatever. All right. Binah, understand? Oh, one last path. Thank you, in the back. All right. The Empress, illuminating intelligence, shines a light on love. Okay, something's not working. I need to fight. I need to fight for change. Maybe, right? Something's not working, something's not enough, something in me is just stuck, and I'm gonna have to fight my way through it. This will show me that I need to strive, for love, for victory, for whatever it is you want in April, Leo. Simple as that, or not. Binah, understanding, never simple, okay? It's probably my favorite Sephiroth, at any rate. Yeah, the observer, the observed. Okay, I need to fight. Saturn and Leo underneath Saturn, Binah. Okay, I'm really gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to fight. I need to hold myself back, maybe. I need to get tough. I need to get aggressive. I need to have some quarrels. I think that's a funny word. Understand what it is you need to fight. Understand how it is you need to fight. And understand when enough is enough, because the energy of this card, I'll just say a little bit goes a long way. And then I'll say some more. Through the path of the Chariot, you have the Hierophant. The Chariot is fence, Cheth. It is going from Binah to your challenges, from understanding to, okay, I understand what I have to do, and this is what I have to do. That's going to be hard. And the Hierophant can represent standing up for something, believing in something, knowing a lot about something. You could be a container for some kind of, I don't know, a lot of things. But this is your challenge, the Hierophant. Hierophant could also represent dogma, being too strict, being too full of yourself. It's a little negative, but it's Taurian energy. Taurians are of the earth, very sensual, very relaxed, very serene. So there it is. Think about it. Meditate upon it. What is it you need to understand about the Hierophants so that you can face that challenge when it comes? Okay. To the path of the lovers, which is disposable intelligence. This can go, that can stay. Main function is smell. That can go. That can stay. Death. Okay. This I can fight. That I can't. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can. Boom. Okay? Choose your battles wisely. That's what I'm getting here. Choose your battles wisely. And when you can't win, you can't win, but they're all alternatives to fighting. If you don't like Star Wars, I don't want you on my channel. But I'm serious about the message, right? If you can't win, dispose of it, throw it away. Change. You don't need it. And as a Leo, I keep saying I'm a Leo, I'm just a Leo sun, but you as a Leo, fuck it, us as a Leo, we don't want to walk away from things, right? Because we don't like to be limited. We like to be center of attention because we can manifest the eternal ego into external manifestations. And that's pretty cool. Okay. We don't like to lose. All right, crossing the abyss into Chesed. The Hanged Man, things you need to be grateful for. This is just chilling. This is the card of the mystical misfit, right? He's just chilling out. He knows he can't do anything about his situation, so he's just going to let it play out and see what's up and try to change his perspective on things. Now, if you can do that in the month of April, while also still understanding how to fight and when to fight and how to fight and when not to fight, it'll be a great thing for you, Leo. Through the path of you, Leo, activating intelligence, Hierophant, okay? These are all the spiritual activities, or this is what gets kind of set off by the Hanged Man, right? What do I stand for? What do I just need to chill out about? Again, I'm getting that theme of pick your battles wisely, but also stand up for what you believe in, right? If you don't agree about what I said about Scream 5 and 6, leave it in the comments. Tell me to go screw myself, because those movies are awesome and the old ones suck. If you believe that, for real. Seriously. Again, I'm using Scream as an example. Don't know why. Here we go. Maybe it's the death. Path of death? No, not the path of death. Excuse me. Path of hermits. Virgo energy, willful intelligence. Main function is analysis. No, that's their motto. Main function is... Can't remember the main function. I think it's sex or something. Okay. So yeah, willful intelligence. Yeah, I can change this. I could change this. I could change this. I could die. I could let this die. I can let it go. It's fine. It's okay. I just won't be part of things, and that'll be okay. I'm gonna take some time and see if I do have the intelligence. Sorry, if I do have the will to change from this. I'm gonna take the time with the Hanged Man. Try to see things from a different perspective. Through the path of fortune, rewarding intelligence, failure. Failure is just, I can't do it anymore. I can't do any more change. This plant is dead. See this crop right here? I've not planted it enough, or I planted it too much. I did something wrong, and it's not working out, and it's not giving me what I want, and I'm not sure if the juice is worth the squeeze. That's a weird thing to get as rewarding intelligence from the Hanged Man, but if that's what you see, perhaps it's time for a change. Yeah, Seven of Discs in Nektok is powerful. It's powerful. We'll get to it. Your challenges. Kaburat. The Hierophant. Maybe your challenges are, again, standing up for things that are hard to stand up for, putting other people ahead of yourself. Not saying you're selfish, but our shadow sides are pride and egotism, vanity, need for validation, and Hierophant is kind of not about those things. It's not really about those things, but he's not really about those things. So that could be a challenge too. The path of the Hanged Man, which is stable intelligence. So you have the Four of Swords here, Lord of Truce, right? Just like I was saying, you may have to put certain things just down, set them aside, and that could be tricky, right? See things from a different perspective. But luckily, that's your vision of love. That's what you have to be grateful for in the month of April. So this, if you can find a way to make a truce, if you can find a way to take a rest from things, again, understanding what you need to fight, what you need to let go of, very, very beneficial to you, Leo. To the path of Libra, adjustment, right? We have death. That's a big adjustment. Okay. So we have challenges here, and then we have spirit. Libra is the balance between, right? There's this hard thing you have to do, but if you can do it, if you have faithful intelligence, or use your faithful intelligence, you have a good balance. The tree's a little unbalanced here. There we go. But you have a good balance, and this main function is work. So this is something you have to work through, this Hierophant, whatever it may be to you. Again, I'm getting the theme of strong beliefs, things that you stand up for, things that you care about. Again, I'm getting people, putting people first before yourself, and letting a part of you die. I know I talk about recovery a lot, but when I really started to get good with recovery, and I'm not great with recovery, but when I was able to let parts of me that were like, I'm about this, I'm about that, and so I was able to let that go and let that part of me die, then I really started to understand what was going on and what I had to do in order to survive. And again, for you, I'm just getting this theme of putting others first for yourself. Not saying self-care isn't important, not saying you don't have to fill your cup before someone else's. But if someone else is getting more attention than you and that pisses you off, let it go. it go. Little things like that I'm getting. Okay, let's continue. Beauty, death, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You know, relatively speaking, this is your advice from Spirit. Time to change. Something is never going to be what it once was. You need to do something different. You need to let something pass away so something else can be born. It's exactly the message of this card, at least the message I'm getting for you, Leo. You need to let this 10 of discs go so that it can become someone else's, and you can start a new Ace of Discs, and that might make you worried that you're not enough or you don't have enough. Spirit doesn't really seem to care about that. And she doesn't have to. Through the path of art, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is very reactionary. This is the fire, which is lightning. And he likes to experience things. She likes to experience things almost just to experience them, right? He's got the Ace of Wands and he's ready to go. And this is probing intelligence. So what's behind this death? What's behind this change? Perhaps there's a lot of things that you want to do that make you happy, that make you sad, and you're not ready to let them go. And you're running all over, and you're hurting people's feelings, maybe. The Knight of Wands is known to do that because it's fire. It's a very potent person. Maybe this is what needs to change, especially with this and Saturn, right? And this is not well dignified, so it will not be easy to sense. It won't be easy to sense. Yeah, okay. Through the path of death, imaginative intelligence, moving. Seven of discs. Death through death gets you failure. That sounds confusing, and it is. This Sephiroth, this is below the tree, or on the lower part. So it almost doesn't matter. This is like the human parts. All right, and this is Spirit telling you, okay, something needs to die, something needs to change, you need to let it go. And this is you saying, okay, that's cool, Spirit, that's very cool, but see, I'm human and I'm mortal, not like you, so I'm not very cool with this right now. I'm not very cool with this. I'm not sure. I imagine that this is not a very good thing for me. I may want a better reward, right? I might like to keep my wealth. And Spirit's like, okay, but no. No. The path of Ayin, the path of the devil, which is Ayin, the eye, the third eye. You have truce, renovating intelligence. This has to go, this can stay, this has to change. I see something I like, but I don't see it like that. I see it up here in the corner of my third eye, right? Need to make a truce. Okay. Need to make a deal with the devil, so to speak. All right. Main function, laughter. Maybe it's almost laughable at this point, but something needs to die, metaphorically speaking, to come to a truce. So that the striving can end. Someone's got to go here. Someone's got to go. Okay, we continue. Someone was already over time. All right. Again, your emotions, your feelings, right? Failure, not a great feeling. Change, not for the best. 7 and a 7. Never easy to deal with. Never ever easy to deal with. But you deal with it, because that's what we do as people. We deal with stuff and we keep on going. Through the path of the tower, exciting intelligence, you have truce. Okay? You get excited about this, you say, oh no, what am I gonna do? Blah 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 blah. No, you relax, you take it easy, right? You take a four of swords or a knot. It's a very silly joke my teacher made, so it makes me smile. Yeah. This you don't have to worry about. there's your solution. When you get excited. Through the path of Aquarius, natural intelligence. You know, the natural thing to do is, right, go crazy, go do a whole bunch of stuff to fix this, to get this change out of your mind, out of your, right, this is your instincts, this is the back of your head, it's like, I need to do something, I need to do it now, I'm gonna do it now, I'm already doing it, holy shit. Part of my friends, I'm already doing it. I've been thinking about that the whole time. Meditating, main function. And through the path of the moon, which is corporeal intelligence, intelligence of the body. Ooh, 3 of Swords. This change, okay, I don't like this change, not one bit, and I'm pretty sure my body is telling me, yeah, my body is telling me it's making me sad, it's making me want to cry. I don't even want to look at this, really. Body doesn't give a crap about what my mind is going through. And it doesn't. So this change, emotionally speaking, oh Leo, it's not a fun change. But it's the necessary one. Pod, your logic, Mercury, your thoughts, your communication, your travel. 4 of Swords, let's put on rest, let's relax. This is a card of when you need to do something with other people, for other people, just to kind of not be a dick, pardon my French, but it's just, yeah. Right? Like, I got hit by a car today, I'm okay, but I got hit by a car, and I was on my bike, and I stopped my bike immediately, and I went back to the car to see if he was okay. It's kind of the same energy, more to an extreme, but yeah. And this is your logic telling you, okay, I need to make things cool with other people. I need to differentiate my stuff versus what's real, right? Because what we see and what's the reality is not always the same thing. It rarely is, actually. Okay, through the path of the sun, collective intelligence, your face. So that weird, but it is your face. You have the Knight of Wands. These are like two opposing energies, right? It's like, okay, I need to chill, right? I'm hard, logical, I need to chill. Oh, wait, no, but also, don't want to change. Don't want to be chill. I know it's the right thing, but I feel like it's not going to be easy. By the way, this is your rulership, the sun, and your exaltation is Neptune, I believe, but Neptune is not in the tree, so. The path of the Aeon, which is perpetual intelligence, so it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on, zoom, like a flash. Okay, you have sorrow, 4 to the 3, okay. Once you come to this, it's like, oh, fuck. Oh, okay, all right, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to differentiate this, and you probably don't, this is just of the mind. Right? But you're making judgments, and you make judgments with the mind, and it's going to bring you to a place of sadness. Unfortunately. 3 of Swords, there's nothing you can do about it. It's sad, it sucks. But once you can get through it, you become a bigger person, more mature. It's almost like it's 3 receive. We'll get into that. We'll get into that when we get to it, but yeah. This meditation, the judgments, I know what I have to do. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Knight of Wands on your side, your foundation. You just want to get away from this. Whatever this is, you want to get away from it. Don't want to deal with it. Because you know you have to fight it. Even though there are times when you can just kind of just sit back and see it for what it is, which will not benefit you too much, I feel. The rewards will be not great change if you don't act on it. But yeah, this is your side. This is your emotions, your feelings, your needs. I'm starting to get into advice now. My advice to you is If you need to get away from things, get away from things. Go experience some stuff. Don't obsess. That's what, in the back, thank you. Yes, he's right. Don't obsess over it. Get away from it if you need to. All right, through the path of Saturn, which is administrative intelligence, right? It's like, yeah, okay, we know this is how you're feeling, but this is the reality. It's gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna sting, right? You get a needle at the doctor, they're like, you're gonna feel a little pinch, and it's like, ow, right? They always say it's a little pinch, but it's never a little pinch. It's always like, Jesus. And in my experience, maybe I'm just a wuss. Well, that's okay. I can live with that. But this is gonna more hurt up here and in here. So run from it as you want, but Saturn will get you in the end, because that's what Saturn does. Yeah, foundation, okay. Subconscious. Don't want to be here, don't want to deal with it. Okay. Overall energy, overall outcome, Leo. Sorrow, 3 of Swords. It's receiving, right? 3s are receive. And it's one truth coming to terms with another truth, and then another truth. It's like, I'm hanging out with my friend and his girlfriend, and I'm in love with both of them. I think that was Chasing Amy or something like that, right? Just 3 truths, 3 differentiations that you make that don't go well together in your mind or your heart, and just really hurt. I have this wealth, right, top of my tree. I gotta get rid of it. I don't like that. I worked hard for that. That's mine. That's what makes me cool. I want to keep that. To get rid of it would be foolish. It makes me uneasy. And I don't like how that feels. It's very understandable, Leo. But on my logical side, again, I know, I gotta make peace. I need to do all this shit. Gotta do the right fucking thing. The Hierophant knows what's right. Gotta let a part of me die and learn blah 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 blah. Fuck. That's all I got for you, Leo. That's all I got for you for the month of April 2024. Some kind of big change that needs to be made. Is not going to be too much fun, but it will be for the betterment of everybody. So people will like you for that. And yeah. I hope you have a really great April. And if you're here with me this long, thank you for sticking with me. We are back, and I couldn't be more happy about it. Yeah. Love you, Leos. Take care. Bye-bye.